Well, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Habibi Yunus, and here I'd like to describe about adjective. So, in these sections, I will describe about 2 points, that is the definitions of adjective and the types of adjective. Well, let's start to the first content, that is the definitions of adjective. An adjective is a word that modifies a noun or noun phrase and describes its referent. Its semantic role is to change the informations given by the noun. Adjectives are usually placed before the nouns they describe. In simple words, adjectives are words that describe the qualities or states of being of nouns. So, it's like the meanings of adjective, that is kata sifat. Adjective is a word that describe the nouns about its quality, about its quantity, about its descriptions, about its informations, etc. So there are many types of adjective. For the first type is descriptive adjective. A descriptive adjective is a word which describes nouns and pronouns. Most of the adjectives belong in this type. These adjectives provide informations and attribute to the nouns or pronouns they modify or describe. Descriptive adjectives are also called qualitative adjectives. And participles are also included in this type of adjective when they modify a noun. While, it's like I said before, a descriptive adjective is a word that describe a nouns of pronouns and they describe about its informations, and then they provide about its attribute and many others. For example, is I have a fast car. So the word fast in this sentence is describing about the car, describing an attribute of the car. So if we see the car is fast, we can say that I have a fast car. And then the second example is I am hungry. The word hungry in this sentence is providing informations about the subject. So the descriptive adjective is not always about the word that describe an attribute of the nouns, but also the word that provide an informations about the subject. And the example is that is I am hungry. Well, to the next types of adjective, that is quantitative adjective. According to its name, a quantitative adjective provides informations about the quantity of the nouns or pronouns. This type belongs to the questions category of how much and how many. For example, you are asked by your friends, how much money do you have in your wallet? Well, you can say that I have 20 bucks in my wallet. So the word 20 in this sentence describe the quantity of bucks in your wallet. How much money do you have? Well, I have 20 bucks. And then the example of other question is how many children do they have? And you can answer they have 3 children. The word 3 in this sentence describe about the quantity of children. How many children do they have? Yeah, they have 3 children. Well, next to the next type of adjective, that is demonstrative adjective. A demonstrative adjective directly refers to something or someone. Demonstrative adjective includes the word this, that, this, and those. A demonstrative adjective, a demonstrative pronoun works alone and doesn't precede a noun, but a demonstrative adjective always comes before the word it modifies. Well, let me explain you the difference of a demonstrative adjective and a demonstrative pronoun. So the difference of them is if a demonstrative adjective comes before the nouns, it modifies, and a demonstrative adjective and a demonstrative pronoun can works alone, but demonstrative adjective doesn't works alone. For example, that is building is so gorgeously decorated. Yeah, the word that is describing about the building. Well, for example, is that building is so gorgeously decorated, and the word that in that sentence, that is that building, is the word that refers to a building. So the difference between a demonstrative pronoun and a demonstrative adjective is from the sentence. If an example of demonstrative pronoun, it becomes like this: that is a gorgeously decorated building. But in this sentence is that building is so gorgeously decorated. So the sentence is a demonstrative adjective. Well, next to the next types of adjective, there is article. Articles also modify the nouns, so articles are also adjectives. Articles determine the specifications of nouns a and an, are used to refer to an unspecific noun, and the is used to refer to a specific noun. For example is, a cat is always afraid of water. Let me explain you about the difference about a and an. The difference about a and an: if a is used before the word that starts with consonant word, and the word an is used before the noun that start with vocal alphabet. I'm sorry. Well, maybe that's all for me. Thank you for your attention. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.